that Plex, right? Because we're upgrading and we're finding new ways of doing stuff. And Plex has this. I mean, Plex works with a lot of things, and too bad couldn't be something simpler. But uh, it 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 knows what's been played and will only play like on played list. There is a reset button to where you can reset it. Oh man, yeah. Can we put up with that for the rest of our lives? It's free. We ain't gotta pay the $900. $350. Basically $400 per stereo channel in and out. 16-bit even. I found out they had 32-bit. The breakaway audio. So I'm like, they said 24-bit don't work at all. You know, real snobby type shit. 24-bit don't work. 24-bit breakaway 1 processor. Cause like this shit, like they turned it into a service. So it's got some real cool features and it's full. Like this is a full trial that never ends. You just got that weird ass nag, and I was really considering about buying it. Then I was like, you know, I could use that money elsewhere. What, just to get rid of a nag screen? It's less than 5 seconds. Shit, sorry, yo, I'm just itching from trying to adjust my tolerance. It's never fun. It takes away the pain, and that's about it. And if I get to a level, I start to feel sluggish. And again, I don't like that feeling. I just want the pain to stop. That's kind of why we're here. It's kind of why we're still here. You know, that's why the marriage, basically like, you know, I love you too, but you know, you paralyzed type stuff, and we can't do romantic. You can't go out and buy me flowers. Like, yeah, I understand. You know, I get it. And it's a sad situation because that's not the man who I wanted to be. And you know, we fought back and forth a lot of times about like, yo, I've had it, you know, this and that. And again, there was a lot of back and forth going on that wore me out as well. Both of our faults of both of us. I really, I'm not really into drama that much because I'm not a good player at drama. You know, I think it's really happening, and I think you got to play drama with some certain people that can respond to it. Like my responding skills ain't good in a lot of areas, like jokes. I can't respond well to jokes, you know. I'm standing there with face, you know, still thinking about it, and everyone else is laughing. I'm like, what? But all I know is we come back to the ID question. We're just gonna end this because I need my medicine, and it's not the other medicine, but it's strange enough. Like, I know myself so well. When I took the medication I was supposed to take, I think it works quick because I move in dance up here where function. There's a lot of areas in life. Yeah, it's touchy, and yes, some people are bad, and some people. But when it becomes life and death, like last month was the first time I actually went through a cold turkey withdrawal. And I ended up in a hospital I got to the point of like people were scared for me. People never come to me and be like, bro, you should go to the hospital. I'm serious. And you got a list of people like a petition saying, yeah, man, we all think you should go to the hospital. And so it got to that point. And my problem was that scared people. If I didn't eat or drink anything, I think I could have got over it in silence. There was some nauseous feeling, but it only got worse by the hour. So I only experienced just the tip of it, I believe. And from what I have experienced at cold turkey at getting off, and it's never a good idea to do cold turkey. They cut you down over 3 months these days. So like by the second day, I ran out because I was in pain. I'm always in pain. And that became people's pet peeve. Damn, this guy said that shit again. I swear to God, I swear to God, no one said that, but if I was around me, sometimes saying, if I was being vocal about every body warning that sent, oh, bing, your back hurts, bing, it's in the low back area, bing, oh, you got sciatica, bing, no you don't, bing, no you do, bing, your back hurts, bing. It's annoying. So if I was to be like, yo, man, my back hurts, my back, like, what kind of life is that? Like, who does that? Like, 1 or 2 times are cool, but it becomes a lifelong career to not talk about it. And that's some sad shit. That's a level of suppression that I feel earned. I feel suppressed so much that I'm on antidepressants now. Like, it happened. Like, it's just kind of weird how it happened. Oh shit, man, we got recording stopped, man. We got a problem with. Probably didn't get any of this. But let me finish it, and I guess we'll stop. I don't even know what time it is. Oh man, I forgot it. It'll come back. Can't wait to chill, man. So, you guys are starting to understand my routine, so I'm gonna take probably the rest of today off and tomorrow. I like to take the next day off, even though we all know I'm gonna do it anyway, or if I didn't come in here, I was still gonna take the day off. I say it because it's like, oh, I get the day off. Ooh, ooh. Feels good. I say it in a reward type of way. Alright, so let's. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this up, man. In under like 5-10 minutes, because we talked about so much shit. I apologize for rambling. Our recording is no longer working. Got our video. Cross our fingers. Hopefully that's working now. Just like a song, there's layers of PTSD, pain, gain from mental as a kid. Maybe no, right? We all know. I ain't gonna listen to someone who knows, because I'm like, yo, I know so well. I know more than you. And it's not even like a competition. It's like, yo, this is built into my DNA type stuff. Oh man, yo, I close my eyes and I see a beautiful day. We got some lights. It was there to light up the green screen, and I probably won't spend money on $900 on, like, I can deal with that nag screen. Like if I had this player, like, it's not a reason to keep it. But in my early days, I definitely had this player going on. But in those days, I didn't have as nice of equipment as I do, or even my mixing skills, like, they still suck. Today, I did a reality check on myself on two things. In the video green screen department, I was like, yo, it doesn't need to be that high. I was like slapping my fingers, my hands. It doesn't need to be that high, boy. Turn that shit down. It's like I got one of those screaming, not screaming, but kind of how I just said, as a coach. And I never have conversations with this coach, but it's like, yeah, I heard you, And that's kind of what it is for me. And with, I say, well, something happens, like your credit card didn't go through for some odd reason, and then I blame it on, well, maybe God's trying to show me the way. Well, maybe outer space is trying to show me the way. And I believe, I don't know, like, I can't remember any times I've said it. Should I have written it down? Maybe we could figure out what we're figuring here a bit quicker, because time's running out, boy. Oh, we said that so well. But if anything if anything I say offended you guys, I'm sorry. I'm not here to offend people. I watch documentaries about machines, and when they break down, they do an investigation on machines. That's what my playlist is filled up about. It's not about high emotional stuff. So I'm coming from a good place. It says a lot of things right there. That when I leave work, I really do leave it. I really do, man. Like, when I leave, it's tempting. I may sit out there and listen to the setup I have here. But it's all about discipline. Like, yo, that's my time to relax. And it's so tempting just to be like, continue what I'm doing, because it's an iPad away. We come in here, we use our iPad. We go out there, we use our iPad. This thing's now got audio in it. So if we're not making or creating stuff, like, we can mix. Oh man, yo. Anyway, I just feel like talk about the stupidest shit. You know, like who the hell needs to know all of that? You know, and that's the shit I be cutting out, but I find myself talking about like, what the hell was I just talking about? Yo, check myself. That's it. That's the stuff we're deleting. Why am I talking about it, man? I will listen to this podcast and I will figure it out. Well, I mean, it's been awesome, but my audio deck, I'm sorry, my audio recorder has ran out of steam. It says please check the disc. We do have a lot of recordings here. Again, we're talking about non-shit. Non-shit. Oh man, is that a word? Non-shit? Oh man. Boopers. Oh man, yo. So this is what dementia must feel like. Hey. I don't be having these dreams much anymore. However, the other night I had a dream in a mall. And we all know what kind of dreams I have. And it was the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Cause I mean the shit ain't even on. You know, I'm talking for free. Oh man, it would just be so awesome. Did it because I'm like, yo, WTF? I ain't think like that, and it's like a block in my head, you know. And like women, like I haven't been in a lot of relationships, and I can't even believe that my marriage is ended because I was like so positive about it. I'm like, nope, I ain't going there again, ain't having that fight. Nope, you know, I was so not ever going there again. I was like, yeah, you know, we the best, you know, and start saying a list of how good we are. Type of thing. Like I was there, it was like, yo, F that place where we fight. And then like we know how to fight good where it like destroys us. But it's not that. We just been through that so many times. That stuff can be fixed, right? So that wasn't really anything, and I think we probably would have kept on doing it. You know, that petty fight shit about like, why don't you ever listen to me? It's like, oh, here's one. It's not a pet peeve of mine anymore because like, you know, I guess I got over it. But like I'm taking a shit. I'm sorry. I'm going number 2 on the toilet and it's silence because I've been wearing headphones or something. Just woke up and, you know, I just woke up the same time that everyone else woke up, but they're passing through and I'm taking a huge dump and then they're waiting out there to tell me something. That used to be like something of mine. I'd be like, yo, what the heck? They, you know, like, what the heck? They stand out there for listening to me take a dump. But now it's like, you know, it's like those things have changed. I knew I had to work on these nose flares because they misrepresented me. But I'm actually amazed we made it to 42. I got chewed and ate up a bit through life. There's some damage there. But as the damaged one talks like, yo, I'm normal. I don't want to say I'm normal, but I want to say that I'm not perfect. Yet. I'm not perfect. So you should be happy, right? Be happy I ain't perfect yet. Anyway, I'm kidding. Like, every time I say that, it's not for real. Like, yeah, boy, I stop at this stoplight and I get out. I'd be like, and I get out and I stand in front of their car. I'm like, yo, I'm number one. I'm number one, right? It's not even close to that level. It's like, it's where I get out in front of an intersection and I stop every car and be like, yo, who's number one? I need to hear it. Who does it? Who's the best? Yo, who? I don't get invested in it like that. Like, maybe I should, but life tells stories. And my journey is one hell of a ride. I can't say I blame myself for what I've been through. I don't blame you. And I see a lot of people who ain't gone through physical trauma, been up and shit. They be, more selfish. And sometimes I talk about that. Oh yeah, in my lyrics, don't freestyle over my instrumentals and upload to anywhere. Because I don't know what will happen to your account. I switched accounts, so if you highlight the channel name on cwspod.com, valid only for a few months. If you highlight the channel name and then search it up on top, I'm the second one because there's two pictures of me. One in like a cap, and then one in a stocking cap, I think. Green one. So that one's the live one. It doesn't stream any higher anymore. I thought, why? I mean, 60 frames a second is just gonna have to wait. I thought that was gonna be the thing, but it could have been if. Man, I just bought the right shit. But I don't even know how I'm gonna get this Rome D8. Right. So it's a motherboard that has 16X. Right. That's a beefy motherboard. For an ATX on a Rome 7002 processor. And soon, and here comes another WAD. And that makes me want to work hard at what I do because we're live and, I gotta take that shit seriously. And that's also how we record. Man, am I repeating myself? I really don't know, because we ain't talking about what we were talking about. So, like, I record what you guys see locally, but it's at a better one. Yo, that's the shit we delete. Uh, uh, uh. Yo, I got nothing to talk about ever. Realize that? Yo, I keep on getting myself to this hole of failure. Content that we throw away. I'm gonna take a shower after I get done here. Not sure where I get dirt. I be walking around barefoot more, in my house. And we got dogs, so that shit be tracking in. And even though I got a Roomba, like the last time I vacuumed was like a week and a half ago, but if you get down on the floor, you could probably see it ain't the cleanest shit. But it doesn't smell. But it looks good. And tomorrow I'm gonna take out all the trash, because a bunch of boxes and stuff. But this is the cat's domain down here. They got like laser lights and trees and heated cat sofa type shit. And in my room, I say my room, because my wife stays upstairs. She got dogs, and like that's her domain. I really don't go up there at all. And she usually gets food for me, which is nice. Or she makes it, so I'm lucky for the time being that I still have her in my life. Oh yeah, we're talking about dirty floors and shit. My dirty floors. Oh yeah, so, me and my sandals and stuff. And then when I hop in the bed, I kick my shoes under the bed. Sometimes I kick them too far, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to bend down and like get it. So I'll like walk around barefoot, and I track that shit in the bed with me. And I lay it on a layer of pillows. And I think that's what it gets into here. But I have a Roomba, that goes around, and it's a robot. Works real well, man. They got a new one out that has a camera. The one I got, it's sort of dumb, like it bumps in the walls. And it doesn't know its way around no matter how many times you clean it. So like these newer ones got a camera in the front, and they must take pictures. And they, in the brain, it's kind of cool if I could find a robot that does that. But I guess it does that, and no one can look at it, no one sees it. But that's what's happening. Is it's like taking pictures of your ceiling. It's down there with the camera going at an angle, snap, snap, snap. And that's how it keeps track. So it puts the picture together like Google Earth. It's got that kind of technology. How Google Earth, I got 10% on my battery. Feeling like with physical pain, like this shit never ends. So that's what ultimately destroyed my life. But I tried as hard as I could with, this marriage, and everyone agrees, which is like no one's raising their hand and be like, nah, you guys should stay married. They were, but then it just flipped, so that was strange. Everyone was it, and I was the last one to know about it. So in a way I feel like a clown, which doesn't help. The self-esteem, be like, yo, we really do feel like we in the top 100 list. Nah, man, like when you be the last one to know about stuff, man, it makes you lose a few personal, like, how cool am I? You know, it makes you be like, okay, maybe I ain't so cool. You know, baby. But life is life, and sex, music, money makes the world go round, and none of us, I guess, in 2020 is what I'm learning. I guess I'm learning how to leave you early. You know, I guess I hold on to shit too much. But I'm glad I held on to my music career, even though it sucks some days. And I say incorrect words that are horrible. I'm sorry. Just know it's not me. I'm playing a part that a movie director wants me to do. I hope that doesn't offend you and ruin our friendship. Because you're a great dude and so am I, but I'm just doing my job. And it's a fact, I don't talk like this out there. But I'm an introvert, straight up. I'm not the life of the party at all. Anyway, I got cotton mouth. I got nothing to drink. I drank it. I drank that. I had a good time. I'll see you in a few days. And I really need to have... Okay, so when I come... I don't want to say that, right? Because I'm not about disappointing myself. And that's why I never say that shit anymore. Because I want to believe myself. Oh, man. As broken as my life is, I still want to believe myself. I had a great time, everyone. But really, my time's up. My time is up. If I come back, it might be Casper TV stuff we've been working on. So it's like random 5-minute clips. We can run them through. But we got, let's be honest, 50 days. And I think it's much more enjoyable to watch 5. My wife was like, make it 5 instead of 2, because I started at 2. And 5, cuts back the workload at least 1.5, 2.5 times. So I was like, okay, just let me redo these. Oh, man. Anyway, I ain't losing my mind. And I'm not like this sober. Like when I'm not on, I'm not here to cover up for the shit I do. It's how I work, man. Don't get offended for me telling you hints. It's your choice. It's kind of what I do, right? And some people get offended. Like, damn, do I think like a computer? There ain't no female out there. But at the same time, I ain't looking for a female, but I will continue to dream. I will continue to fantasize and shit. I think that's something that will never die inside of me. But the body has definitely took a hike and left me to defend for my damn self. Us, long story short, we're still here talking about it. I'm amazed. We got off track so many times. I did my best not to repeat myself. It's a real something I always think about, especially when I come in here and freestyle. Definitely, I think about it. It's something up there, rumbling around. Yeah, like life's a rule set, like you do at work, and look how good you do at work. I'm not here to boss you around or tell you to do shit. I'm just saying. Even I don't like to work in a structured environment. I'm glad I could structure when I wake up because that would be my biggest complaint. a paging system for Windows. Oh man, his guns are good. Gone back and forth in my life. But I have found out that because a page file, not that any of you care, but the people who do and want to understand, it's like a space on a SSD RAID that is used as memory. So anything that doesn't fit in the memory goes into this swap space. We call it a swap space for Windows memory when you got like 2 megabytes of RAM, but you got super fast SSD drive, USB. And sometimes if you got, I've seen it on one of my PCs, but it doesn't work very often. They got an option ready boost. You got a super fast USB 3 on a super fast USB 3 stick memory, like 128 gigabytes, or no, like 32, because I think that's the maximum size. So you do like 64 or something. Not too big. Maybe just do, I don't know, man. Because that shit's touchy, and like you're not gonna break it. Like it'll deliver you a warning, but what's the best for performance is why I'm going like, because it's not going to be used for storage, it's just going to be used for, so like a 32 gigabytes, like a memory stick, like USB 4, if there is such a thing, or even like wire, some type of shit. Speeds that are faster than your hard drive connection. So like if your hard drive, maybe that's what it was, ran on a SATA 1 or SATA 2 connection, and the speeds are 100, SATA 1 is like 100 megabytes per second, a SATA 2 is 200 or 300 megabytes per second, SATA 3 is 600, but Windows will only use, and it will like accept